Looks like everything's getting set up here.
You.
Hello. Yeah, can you just update me on the bands and picks and stuff?
Yeah, do you want them now or later?
Whatever. Hang on, I gotta ping people to watch the...
Okay, I'll just finish up.
Okay. DT2, DT3 band. The side of sublet my place.
They also banned No More 5.
Any protects yet?
No, there's no protects in this one.
Oh, okay. 4 bands.
Yeah. So Blue Team ban, Fremont 2, Hidden 2, DT1.
DT2, Hidden 1. Wait, no, DT1. What were the bands again?
For which team?
Team 7.
Fremont 2, Hidden 2, DT1.
Okay, there we go. Put in the colon. I don't know who's picking first. Oh, it is Team 7. Alright.
Yeah, Team 7.
Here we go. Hang on, let me set up the preview thing again. Okay. Hold on. Looks like HR3 is the pick.
Holy, this setup is crazy.
Alright. Let's see what happens here. Also, the colors should match now. I downloaded the original background and I just flipped it.
Nice.
So now it actually looks good. Okay, going into this map we got Mid-C and White G versus Sidetrack Day and Flat Paper, I think. Unless they're still changing people around. I don't even know what tier this is, let me check.
This is tier 2.
Alright. So it looks... Actually, wait a second.
Wait, no, it's HR 3. It's tier 1, never mind.
Okay, I was gonna say, why is Mid-C playing a tier 2 map? But yeah, it looks like they're just sending in Both C1s, nothing out of the ordinary here. Alright, this was actually the first pick in the other match too, which is interesting.
Cool. Infinity's just sitting here muted.
Hello Infinity, welcome. Alright, I changed the skin as well. It should look a little better than the last one. Early break from mid-C. Still early in the map though. Don't think that's gonna matter too much yet. Yeah, sidetrack day breaks as well. This is a pretty hard map. I don't think anyone's gonna FC this unless Flat Paper pulls at him. Nope, okay, never mind. Yeah, no one's gonna FC this one. So far it looks like Team 7 has a slight advantage off those early breaks probably, but it looks like they're starting to break now as well, so it could easily swing back to sublet. Not with that though. Pretty bad double break from them. I don't even know if I should be highlighting these breaks because it feels like everyone's just gonna be breaking like every 2 seconds. Pretty big act lead on Team 7's side though. Flat Paper got 96 and sublet has 93 and 89. So I think with everyone breaking so often, it's probably going to come down to the act, and it looks like Team 7 is pulling ahead with that. As well as a pretty nice combo build up here from Flat Paper and Sidetrack. Never mind, just Sidetrack Day. Still pretty good though. Score lead is widening quite a lot. I don't think sublet's going to catch up to this one. Another break from Sidetrack Day, but yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point. The map is pretty much over. There's like a 200k score lead. If I'm remembering this correctly, I think this was Team 7's pick, so pretty good pick.
It is.
Solid early point for them. Okay, these score these score grades look kind of ugly. Probably have to pick a better skin, but whatever. Okay, next pick is for sublet. Okay, so it looks like sublet is picking HR2. That is, let's see. That is a tier 3 map. Okay, interesting. Looking at these tier 3 lineups here, so we got, not necessarily in the lobby, but sublet has Winter Arc, otherwise known as X James, and Slyduck versus Manhattan Cafe slash, I think, Cappy and Sabers. Assuming they go with both their tier 3 lineups, but you never know. If I had to guess, I think sublet is probably going to try to abuse the tier 3 this game because based on what X James said about Sabers like very early on into the tournament. So let's see. I don't know too much about Slyduck or Cap. I don't know anything about any of these players, to be honest.
Bro, me neither, man.
This map. Also, I think they're on the wrong sides.
Yeah, they're still mixed up.
Okay.
Winter, Slyduck,
I saw TX show up. Alright,
Here's-
interesting.
Yeah, TX coming in.
So he's gonna be tanking the 0.5x debuff in place of Sabers. He's pinging me. You forgot Sublet has the GOAT Mysticool. True. How could I forget that in this tier 3
Right.
map? Oh wait, let me change the overlay. I gotta remember to do this. Oh, client's broken again. Is my stream up? Okay.
I think it lagged for a bit.
Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Should be back now.
Nice.
Yeah, these certainly are some small circles. As expected for Hard Rock 2.
Fun fact, the other match is also playing Hard Rock 2 right now.
That's crazy. Let's see which team wins in between all four.
All four. We got a free-for-all.
Anyways, it looks like Team 7 technically has a lead, but after the debuff, they don't actually have it right now. But with the slide duck miss, that could be what they need just to win this map. Although that hinges on, yeah, with Manhattan Cafe breaking, it's kind of up to TX, and they have to pray, I think, that X James breaks as well. Well, that's a pretty rough miss from X James. TX making a pretty decent recovery here. Another break from Slyduck. I think Team 7 is almost at the point where they have the lead after the debuff. I think if both of them can hold for a oh, okay, another break from Cafe, but that's okay as long as TX still holds. This game is making a bit of a recovery here as well.
And TXFPS is smurfing, literally.
Beating up these 4 tier 3s. It is, yeah, it looks like they have pulled ahead after the debuff, but it's like a very small lead.
Yeah, and Winter Arc is starting to build combo.
Oh man, okay, this could be close. This could actually be really close. I think it hinges on which one of the two breaks first, if any breaks. But I think if no breaks, then X Games wins, or Sublet wins, because X Games doesn't have the debuff. So he's actually building the score a lot faster.
Yeah.
I can't even tell it's a 325k. I think, yeah, Team 7 has a slight lead at the moment. Is there enough map? I don't know if there's, how long this break is, or if there's any, like, crazy notes here.
I just a little bit.
Another break from Cafe. I don't know if that's gonna matter. That could be a... I don't know how much combo they had before, so... Oh, break from T. About a 350k. I think Sublet takes it actually. Oh fuck. Hello.
Half of TX's score is 387. So that means Red Team actually wins by 45k.
God damn. The TX gambit did not pay off, unfortunately. Although it was really close. I think if TX managed to hold near the end there, it would have been it. Anyways, let me update the score. Looks like my internet's having some issues, but hopefully that's not going to be the problem for that much longer. Oops. Next pick is not Sublet actually. It is... Just both teams trading their own picks here. Nothing crazy yet. Although that map was really close. So
Yeah.
Let's see what Team 7 pulls out here. No mod 3. That is... I'll take this out of time.
3.
Tier 2.
Tier
okay,
2
so
mod.
I think the first map they picked is tier 1. Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't look like anyone's trying to abuse any tiers yet. We'll see though. According to Infinity, Sublet has the GOAT Mysticool, and Mysticool is a tier 2 player, so I think we know who he thinks is going to win. As for Team 7, they have Bitterit and the previously mentioned TX, who's just playing in the previous map. And the other tier 2 player on Sublet is Kaimotsu Jason. I have no idea what this guy does. I think there was a discussion of him moving to 1- for some reason. So he's probably
he plays.
good.
He plays everything.
He might be the GOAT. And paired with the other GOAT, Mysticool, according to Infinity 21 EXE, they should probably win this. First time chat, Mysticool hater, I have arrived. Alright, buddy.
He's back.
No way, who could this guy be? I don't think it's Infinity because he just called him the GOAT. Alright, getting into this map. Let's see what happens. So this is no mod 3. Of course, players do not have any mods. Looks like the 1/3 caught everyone off guard there. Early break from Mysticool. Not good. Oh, another one. Did this guy like just wake up or something? Break from Kaimotsu Jason. Okay, it's not looking good for Sublet. I think Team 7 knew what they were doing with this pick. It's like Mysticool hater is casting incantations to make Mysticool miss. I respect it.
W hate watcher.
Another break. Not looking good from Sublet here. Oh, okay, never mind. Not looking good from Team 7 either. Although they had a slight early lead, so...
How is he still connected to Discord?
I don't know. Maybe it's just like...
Oh, I think he's
Twitch. Anyways, it is not looking good for Sublet, to be honest. They have over 100k score diff, and Sublet just can't seem to hold any combo.
TX is going off, oh my god.
Yeah, this guy is completely nuking them, so... My stream, like... Okay, this is stupid.
It's good now, it's good now.
Okay. No, I mean the Twitch stream, because on my screen it's like frozen.
I'm also watching a Twitch stream.
Okay.
It's good.
I think I'll close this Twitch stream, that might be causing me issues. Or like on my end. Break from TX, but let's be real here. I don't think there's enough map, and the score lead is like over 200k. Although in fairness, this map looks hard as fuck, so I don't really blame you.
Yeah.
TX has 98% AC as well, which is pretty good. Sublet, not great AC. They got what, 90, 91. Literate got 94 roughly. Never mind, 93. Decisive Team 7 win here. It's 2-1. It was their own pick after all, so nothing crazy.
Welcome back, Infinity.
Although, good score from TX. Let's see if I can get chat open without, like, the stream open. I don't know if that's possible. Actually, I'll just pause the stream and then they're like, there we go. Okay. No mod 4, alright. That is another tier 3 map. Okay, I'm noticing a trend with Sublet. They've picked 2 tier 3 maps. Absolutely mind-blowing. I wonder what their strategy could be.
Who knows?
I think the other... No, they were playing a free mod. I don't know if the other match was playing this one. I think they played it, like, very early, if they did. Looks like Sabres is in for this one this time.
Hey.
The full tier 3 lineups.
Sabres, my goat.
About to see the worst first slot of all time. Well, I think you would objectively be the worst first slot in any match because there's only one, but... Early break from Sabres. I think this is the map person said was like 4.8 stars, but it was like harder than that. But I don't think this map is. It doesn't look that hard. Or it doesn't look like it's like 12 stars or anything. Although all the early breaks seem to indicate otherwise. X James is the only one holding so far, although that can easily change. This map seems very volatile. Lots of breaks coming out. Oh, yep. There goes X James. Sabres is holding, though. Pretty good.
Damn, Sabres.
Very small score lead on Sublet's side, but with Sabres holding, that could easily change. Oh. What the fuck did he even break on? What? Just broke on air.
Rip.
Alright, unfortunately, the score lead has not swung to the other side, but I think it's still possible for them to win. When the imposter is sus. Another break from Sabres. Yeah, it looks like Sublet has the combo advantage here. But as we've seen, that can very, very easily change. Though if Sabres continues breaking, I don't know. Both players on Sublet holding pretty nicely here. We're approaching the 75% mark on the map. I think there's still enough map for them to swing, for Team 7 to win here, but that would hinge on Sublet breaking. And, okay. That might just be it. I don't think there's enough map for them to build up combo anymore, especially when they have such a large combo deficit this late.
Yep.
Break from X James, but yeah, it's matched by Sabres as well. Looking like another win for Sublet on their own pick. No breakpoints yet. Pretty interesting. We could see a TB.
We got a game on our hands.
It's looking pretty spicy. Interestingly, both players on Team 7 had similar AC. I don't know, there wasn't that much interesting in this map, I'll be honest. It was like Sabres was holding, and then he dropped, and then Sublet kind of just ran away with it. Well, next pick is not Sublet, it is actually Team 7. I gotta stop sight reading. Yeah, turns out, you want to practice the map before the tournament. That's a good way to win.
These are high-level strats.
Scientists are looking into it. Alright. Wild card 1. Alright, you guys are gonna fucking make me... Okay. I think it's 2-2. There we go. Let me just make sure it works. It did not. You are fucking kidding me.
Oh no.
Alright. Stall the match for like 5 seconds. Maybe a little longer.
Yeah.
I lied to person. This actually doesn't work. Video. Dim.
Sometimes it works.
Oh, dim works, but not video for some reason.
I had to do the same thing as you.
Okay, well at least I can fix the background thing really easy. Okay. Should be fine now.
Okay.
Technically there's nothing enforcing storyboard for any of the players, but
Dude.
it's fine. You should be safe to start it. If there's any technical problems, well, GG.
It is starting.
It looks like it's working.
Sheesh.
Yep. Alright, we should be good. Just have to change it back after.
Right.
Okay, it was an abort.
Freaking X James.
This guy, bro.
This guy typed, I hope my storyboard is on.
Clueless.
And storyboard was not on.
Alright, surely it's on now, right? You know, it's abort again. Okay, I think this is gonna have the same problem that the other stream had, where certain points, it's just gonna be impossible to see the score, act, and combo. So, I mean, you can still see the total score, but the individual players, it'll be like impossible. Alright, early break from Manhattan Cafe. These early sections, you really don't want to break on them, because there is this one section at the end that's pretty nasty, but we'll talk about it when we get there, I guess.
You play the walk pools, or have you just played this map before?
No, I just saw the other match play it, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, this skin works. This skin, you can actually see the combo and stuff.
Nice.
What's the CS? It's at least one. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Another break from Manhattan Cafe, but it's matched by X James. Break from TX. Alright, I think it's... This is probably Sublet's pick, or Sublet's win here. I'm not sure if there's a... Oh, there's still like half the map left, actually. Never mind. What if you cheat and turn off the storyboard? That's what I was saying, but I think because it's AR0 hidden, it's like AIDS, so should be fine. Another break from TX here. Mid C, the only one holding. So I think it's the section after this one that is like insanely hard and everyone's gonna break. Yeah, this part. And a break from TX already.
This game.
Pretty clean holds for... Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'll just stop talking. Oh, this game. What's this game?
I think it's like... I think they call it a helix. I think, Mikosu.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mick Osu. I think I've heard of that game.
It's a good one.
Yeah, this is looking like a Sublet victory, by the way. I'm not gonna say it yet. I'm not gonna say it yet. Okay, yeah, good FC from mid C. Hopefully he spins, because I think this is a spinner. Crazy play from mid C. Good shit.
Holy.
Decisive victory for Sublet, but again, it is there. Oh my god, 400s only. Holy shit, this guy completely rocked them.
It is insane.
Okay, once the scores are off screen, I'm gonna like restart the client and everything. Anyways, next pick, yeah, it's Team 7. I hate the Osu section. Yeah, honestly, it does look really awkward because it doesn't, it's not actual Osu. It's like, it just feels really weird.
Low FPS.
Low FPS. He's probably playing at like 240. Is there a chance mid-C drops this early? Got a good chance to... I'll wait for the pick to come in and then I'll like restart. Wild card 2! Oh boy. I have to stay in. Yeah, I think you have to go again. No, you don't, because that's mid-C typing. 45! Let's just check what 45 is real quick. It is a Rhythm Ac WinCon Tier 1. No mod. What the fuck? Okay, so while that's being sorted out, I'm gonna quickly restart. Let me just make sure nothing's broken here. Yep, that's off. This is at, I think that looks like a 90. And this is off. Okay, good. Let me fix this. Alright, so for everybody that just came here from the raid, I don't know if you saw it, but this is Wildcard 2. This is a no-mod, Tier 1, Rhythm Ac WinCon map. It's picked by Team 7, so let's see what they pull out here. It looks like it's just the standard Tier 1 lineups. According to person in chat, each team gets 1 timeout.
Damn. Good to know.
Did you just tell them there's no timeouts? Alright, so starting off here, it looks like we have a slight AC advantage on the side of Team 7 with flat paper, although it looks like it has gone down significantly, and the game is now not working. I don't know if that's because of my internet or what. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Look at the AC. It looks like the AC lead is swung back to sublet here. Let's see, he's got a nice 3% lead over Sidetrack Day, and then White Gengar and Flat Paper are pretty much matching each other currently. Well, this map looks fucking insane, so I don't know. It could swing at any moment here, I think. And White G AC dropping pretty fast here, but it looks like Mid-C is maintaining his lead over Sidetrack Day. looks like it's starting to even out actually. Flat Paper getting a bit more of a lead over White Gengar, and the lead between Mid-C and Sidetrack Day is dwindling slightly, although it looks like Mid-C is holding now. Sidetrack Day struggling to... Oh, maybe not struggling actually. He's building up a pretty nice comeback here. I want to say that was Sublet's win here, but it is really close.
Alright, let me do the math.
Yeah, it looks like Sublet's win because Mitzi's got a 3% lead, and then Flat Paper doesn't really have a 2% lead.
$88.82. 89. Yep. Sublet wins this one.
Oh, I guess the scores are a bit wrong. No, they're okay. I think that's the first breakpoint of the match on a wildcard 2 gamble. I don't think a single wildcard 2 pick has actually gone in the favor of the team that picked it yet. Like, there's been, I think, 3, and they've all landed on the most dogshit maps possible for the team that picked it. Alright, HD1 coming out from Bitterit on Team 7.
That's fast.
Damn, this guy pre-fired the pick. I don't even need to change this. Wait, is it Team 7's pick?
Yeah, it is. So the first breakpoint was actually Blue's Team 7's pick on wildcard 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. Anyway, so the next pick, yeah, the next pick is Sublet again. Just gonna move that. There we go. So we got one breakpoint on the side of Sublet. Team 7's gotta pull something out here. Well, they gotta pull 2 things out here. They gotta win this, and then they got to win the next map. Otherwise, it's gonna look pretty ugly. So anyways, HD1, this is a, let's see, tier 2 map. So unless their Sublets may be doing something interesting here, they have Winter Arc sitting in lobby, but they're still deciding their second player, and I don't know if X James is actually going to stay in for the whole thing. So standard tier 2 lineup on the side of Team 7. Got Mystical. Is X James staying in for this? Let's see if there's any info on what type of map this is. I mean, it's HD1. I don't remember if the other match was playing this, but I have no idea what this map is. Alright, looks like X James is staying in, so we're running a 2-2 tier 3 lineup for this map. Reminder, this is a tier 2 map, so X James is punching above his weight for this. Early break from Mystical. Honestly, pretty fucking terrible start from Mystical.
Whoa.
But, you know, it is like the first 10 notes, so who cares? You can easily recover. Mystical hater is eating good. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. I was gonna say ping Mystical hater.
Oh, break from X James. Looks like Team 7 has recovered pretty well after those early breaks. I don't know if Bitterit actually broke. Yeah, I actually can't tell. I don't think he broke at all, actually. Might just be misremembering. Alright, it looks like the X James Gambit is not really paying off for them, although he is actually outscoring Mystical. This is a huge day for Mystical hater. Spirit with a pretty nice combo here. I think if he holds it for longer, they could really run away with this. Doesn't look like this. Oh, break from Bitterit, but it doesn't look like Sublet's really putting up much of a comeback so far. Halfway into the map, we got about a 200k score lead. I think if things stay as they are, where players are not really building up a ton of combo, kind of breaking super often, it's gonna be a Team 7 win. Which is pretty good for them. Although the map isn't over, it could still swing. At least I think it can. Although, yeah, the combo on Sublet is not looking good. If I remember correctly, their other tier 2 player was Taimutsu Jason. So I wonder, I'm not exactly sure why he's not in for this.
I guess he doesn't play hidden.
Damn. Everything
but everything else, yeah. When I teamed with him, I played hidden, and he played everything else.
okay, that makes sense. Maybe he's just not a hidden guy. Anyways, this is looking like a pretty decisive Team 7 win. There's not enough map for them to come back. Not a bad score from X James, though, for a tier 2 map. Pretty much matching, well, not matching, but coming pretty close to his couple of the tier 2 players in this lobby. Nice score from Bitterit. And despite what happened earlier in the map, Mystical put out a pretty decent score as well. Anyways, next pick going to Sublet. So Team 7, I think, yeah, I don't think they can't lose this. Well, they can, but it's gonna be pretty rough if they don't win.
Yeah. Pressure's on.
Let's see what we got coming out here from Team 7. DT4. Wait. Yeah, DT4. Another tier 3 map. Looks like they're really trying to hammer in the tier 3 lineup. They don't believe in the not the X James carry, the Sabres carry. They believe in the X James carry, judging by the fact that they're picking tier 3 maps, but Sabres carries. I have no idea what this map is, by the way.
It's CS5 AR9 after DT.
What the fuck is this? Yeah, I see the map ID is in the 5 digits, so I can just tell this is gonna be some like insane shit. James, frick you. Let's see, maybe Sabres and Manhattan Cafe are both extremely good gimmick players, and they're gonna clutch up here. Is that Mystical in on the side of Sublet, or is he just sitting there like temporarily?
He's in.
Okay, looks like Mystical is in. That is an interesting choice, given that this is a tier 3 map, and it's their own pick. So either they're giving him a chance to give us a tiebreaker, or Slyduck is just not feeling this map at all. Or he's just gone, I don't know. Early break from Manhattan Cafe, that's not good. What the heck is happening here? Right, the Mystical Gambit is not paying off. X James breaks. Pretty spicy map, honestly. Anyways, the score looks closer than it actually is because Mystical is taking the 0.5x debuff. And this map looks really short, so they gotta pull something together here, otherwise it's gonna go straight to Team 7 and give them the breakpoint they need. Another break from Mystical, that's not good.
Oh no.
I don't think the Mystical Gambit is paying off here. Mystical Hater, like, really eating good today. He's having a whole fucking feast. Although the score is swinging in the side of Sublet by enough for them to win with the debuff, I think. Break from Sabers, that's not good. Huge carry from X James if this goes through. They really need Manhattan Cafe to hold this, because if she can hold that, oh, I think no, it's more than 100k.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like it's 5-3. Match point for Sublet. It's not looking good for Team 7, although I do have some hope that they can maybe pull out a second one. I don't think you need to do the math for this, so you might as well.
I did.
Massive carry from X James though, almost 400k. Free mod 1 from the side of Team 7.
Oh my god, fast pick.
And I don't need to change the signer, so. Thank you, client. Very cool. Alright, let's see what map free mod 1 is. Tier 2. Mapped by Thunderbird 2678.
Nope.
So yeah, they're like pre-firing their picks. Alright, looking at the lineups here, we have TX and Bitterate again on Team 7, and it looks like X James again on Sublet. So I guess, no, wait, Kaimotsu Jason is in the lobby. They're just, he just didn't want to play that map. I guess he's not the hidden player. No Mystical. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing for Mystical Hater. Alright, yeah, looks like they're settling with X James on the Tier 2 map. Interesting. So we got Kaimotsu Jason on Hard Rock, TX on Hard Rock, and X James and Bitterate on Hidden. So yeah, I guess Kaimotsu Jason just hates Hidden. This is also a bit of a short map, only about 2 minutes long. At least in drain time, I don't know how long the actual time is. Early break from Bitterate, that's not good. Both sides of Sublet holding pretty decent combo. Looks like X James had a bit of a break early. Break from everyone except Kaimotsu Jason. Coming up on the halfway point of this map, this could be the end for Team 7. Especially if if Kaimotsu Jason holds this. Break from Bitterate? Yeah, I don't think Team 7. They're not looking too hot right now. But we still have a bit of map left. And I think this section is pretty much going to decide the winner here. Because if Kamotu Jason holds, like, the next quarter of the map, yeah, there's just not enough time, I think. Although TX is building up a nice combo, Bitterroot's not really holding enough to pull a good lead over X James, and there's just not enough maps. Kamotu Jason breaks. TX does have a decent combo. He could pull something out here. Actually maybe not. Map looks pretty much over at this point. It was a nice try, but yeah. Oh, wait. There's still a bit more map. Okay, not enough map, but yeah. Nice try, but looks like the win is gonna go to Sublet here. Sublet wins 6-3. Pretty nice score from Kaimutsu Jason. Almost, well, not really almost an FC, but he held for pretty long. TX with a decent recovery. X James performing well for a tier 3 and a tier 2 map. Good game overall. Alright. Thanks everyone for watching. There's going to be another match in about 15 minutes on the main channel, so just stay tuned for that.